Good morning, everyone. I am Jibril Yusuf by name. I am here to make a presentation on web application engineering uh, based on the assignment given by our tutor, Malam Abdulmumin Abdul Karim. So, before I proceed, I would like to tell the house that I am the group leader of Group G, and here is my presentation. So before I go deep into the presentation, these are the questions given, and I was able to download the questions from my LMS. And here are the questions. I will just scroll a little bit so that you people can be able to see the questions, but I will not read the questions. I will only scroll off so that you can be able to see the questions. Then I will take myself back to the HTML files and the CSS also. So here are the questions. You see. So therefore, in the first place, we are going to create index HTML, which is the landing page. Using what? Using HTML5. And we are going to use the CSS so that we can be able to style to decorate the landing page. Then subsequently, we'll create a list. Then we create another page called add. So if we move, you see, here is the sample or the templates of the landing page. We are going to create something like this, which is add a form. That is a form, and we call it add. As usual, when you are saving HTML file, you must include that extension, which is HTML, as well as the CSS. If you are creating, or if you want to make a CSS file, you must add that extension of CSS. So that's why we are going to create add HTML. So let me scroll down a little bit. So here is the other sample, or is the other template of the what? Of the add HTML. So we are going to use another style, that is CSS, to decorate it as exactly as this one. So let me move a little bit further. So here is the submission guideline. So the submission guideline, you can also be able to read it by yourself. But at the end, I'm going to upload this presentation into my YouTube channel so that I can be able to share the link with you people for further uh, clarification and whatsoever. So let me go directly to my HTML files. Here is my folder, which I name it Web Application Engineering. And inside the folder, I have another folder called Images. And the reason for creating this folder is if there is some images that I want to upload in my page, so I will just store them inside these images. Whenever I want to call the address, then I will use the images address so that I can be able to make a reference to them. Then the browser will automatically locate the images from this folder. So here is the landing page, which is index as stated in the question paper, and I was able to design it. So first of all, I would like to open it in a browser so that you can be able to see the structure, how I was able to come up with the template. Then before the end of the presentation, I would also like to take you back to the CSS and the list also, that is the HTML. The three HTML files, I will also open them in my text editor. And as usual, as you know, you cannot be able to design any web page, or you cannot be able to make a style without having a text editor. So here I am using a Visual Code Studio, which is VS Code. So let me go direct and open and show you the structure of my page, which is the landing page. So here is my landing page. This is what I was able to come up with, and I hope I did what is required by the tutor. So here is my navigation bar, and they can also be hyperlinked to other uh, pages. Like this home, I was able to link this home to the home page. That is to say, if you scroll down, if you click this button, add news, it will directly take you back to the what? To the add news file, which is this file. It will take you to this one, add. It will take you here because I already use my link and link the two. That means I establish a relationship between this ad and the what? And the landing page. So let me go back and show you what is going to happen. If you click on this ad, it will automatically take you to the ad page. You see? So here is the ad. You see, if you look at the bar, you will see ad because I already opened it. If you go, if you click on this home, it will take you back to your landing page like this. You see, because I already established a relationship between uh, the what do you call it? I establish a relationship between the ad page and the index page. So that is why if I click here, it will take me to the ad page. Then if I want to go back to my landing page, I will click on the home page. So that is it. So I use HTML and CSS to style the structure of this page. That is what I was able to come off. So before I close the presentation, I would like to take you into my text editor so that you can be able to see how I manipulate or how I use the style sheets and how I was able to develop my HTML inside the index, the ad, and the list also. So here is my CSS. So this is the index, and this is normal. If you can see, it's a normal, it's an initial HTML tag here, the meter cassette, the meter name, which is the way you want to your page to be visible by other devices, and the title, which is I I put the title as the name of my group, which is assignment for group G. And I also come inside the body. I created a div container and I give it a class so that I can be able to call it when I want to decorate it. When I want to make some changes inside my CSS, so I will just use this list because it is my class. And I can also use what we call ID instead of class. So I now decided to use the class instead of the ID. So this is my on order list. Inside on order list, I create another list so that I can be able to list the the items to be viewed as the navigation bar. So under the navigation bar, I now created another div container which I give it h1 Let me make some correction here. Oh, there is no any correction. So I give it like this, which is H1, and I come back and create another paragraph, which is, if you come here, if you come to the page, you'll see this one is H1 tag and this one is a paragraph. So I style it inside my CSS. Let me take you to the CSS. You will see how. So here is my body. In the assignment, the tutor was asked to specify the font type. So that is why I was able to come up with font family Arial, Helvetica, Sans Serif. And the header here, I just decorated in order to have the structure to make it, to position it the way I want it. So that is why I use only margin. And if you want to style your page, you must know something about what is called box model. And the box model will allow you to bring out the shape or to position whatever you want to position inside your page. It's either landing page or the main page or whatsoever. So you have to know that box model. So I use the box model so that I can be able to structure the page. So that is why I make my margin to be 40 pixel left for the header. So let me just scroll, because due to the time factor, I will just scroll a little bit so that you people can be able to see. Here, all this what I'm scrolling is my CSS. This is where I decorated all the pages. I use single CSS page. We have, I can also, instead of using separate file to make my CSS, I can also use what we call inline or extra or internal. I can use internal or external or inline. So I just decided to make the external CSS because I want to link it to other pages, not even this one. So that is it. So all the structure of the pages, all this one, the index, the add, the list, I use only one CSS file to link all of them. And here you can see them. You see them. So if you click here, it will take you to the ad. Here is my ad. If you click here, it will take me back to my landing page. And also, if I want to open the other one, which is list, here it is. So the list, there is nothing inside except the navigation bar. But I also link it. This home, if I click on the home, it will also take me back to my landing page. Let's see. So you see, it take me back to my landing page. So this is how I was able to come up with my assignments. Thank you for listening, and I hope I did what is actually required by the tutor. May God bless you all.